Out here, about ready to get my lesson from Two Dudes One Cart at Elevation Golf Academy. Pretty cool place out here at Prairie View Golf Course. Sunny day. Hopefully Jeremy can get me dialed. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright guys, Two Dudes One Cart out here with Mr. Jeremy Allen.
How's it going?
Elevation Golf. Jeremy and I are going to do a little lesson today. Jeremy, based off of your assumptions, what do you think the top two things that I'm going to be doing wrong today are?
Probably coming over the top. We got a little loop at the top, and then we got to make sure we finish and get all the way to the left side.
I have a serious loft problem, lack of fucking talent, so let's see if Jeremy can get me figured out.
And there's like an in-between one. Because we're still bringing the club. So good news is we're bringing the club down the same way.
Okay.
Every single time.
Okay.
We got to get the club face under control.
Gotcha.
So part of that is the top of your backswing.
Yeah. Huh.
With that little bit of loop, right?
Okay.
That we talked about before.
Yeah.
So let's feel more of a three-quarter
Three-quarter.
backswing. So there's less room for that club to move. And then we do everything the same all the way through.
Gotcha.
Touch behind it, but we square the club face up
That's
a
true.
little bit better.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. So the best part is, when we look at a video
Yeah.
later, you'll see that there's a lot less of this move,
Really?
and it just stays here.
Huh.
It allows you to come back down.
Yeah.
It's the feel of the three-quarter. Because again, we're bringing the club down the same spot.
Yeah.
We're just getting the club face to square up.
Yeah, and I got another 5 yards from my best one earlier.
Yeah.
Flushing the ball.
Well, and the thing is, you're balanced, like you turned all the way through.
Yeah.
You're in balance. You're watching the shot the entire time. That tells me a lot right there. As
Yeah.
opposed to the ones that go to the right.
Yeah.
We hit and we're like, oh man, give me another ball.
Yeah.
Let's try
Oh, yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So we never make it to the finish of the golf swing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's so good. Love that. So get all the way through it, good balance on this one. Like that. Nice little draw. Beautiful. Again, the entire time, you've been swinging very much the exact same
Yeah.
spot. So 12 shots with this putter, we've never varied more than a degree.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
No, the club face is just ever so slightly over. Again, it's right in that number where we want it to be. Getting good height, it's going to stop, stay on the greens. So remember, three-quarters on the way back. Don't try and get anything extra into it. Because one thing we haven't talked about, like sometimes your right foot
Yeah.
wants to roll.
Okay.
So we get a little more outside our hips. So that just adds one more mechanism that we need to try and get lined up.
Okay.
When you bring it back more three-quarter, we don't tend to get
Sway.
as much roll or sway in that
Okay.
angle. It stays, what wedge you got today?
Let's go 54. I would love this club to be 105.
Okay.
And struggling to get it 200. Same swing?
Same swing, same target, three-quarter, good balance.
Oh, must have just rolled.
So when we're looking at these numbers, again, you're swinging the club down the exact same path as you were as the sun.
Ooh, that could have been the best one.
Pretty good one to have on video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
there we go. Even though we're just catching more of just the hands here.
Yeah, that's all 3/4.
Right.
That is
Feels
stupid.
3/4, and
It's-
if parallel with the ground's 100%, we're like 95.
That is crazy.
So we keep this nice angle
Okay.
here as we're entering the ball, and then it rotates through. Again, brought the club down in the exact same path. We're looking at -4 and -4.1. Face angle is at -2.2, so we got less than 2 degrees of separation. Whereas earlier when we were hitting it 10 yards shorter, we had 4 degrees
Yeah.
of separation.
We cut that down.
So we, yeah, the other ones, I mean, that we hit even a little bit better, you know, we had 8 to 10 degrees.
Okay.
So that club face is squaring
That's it.
up, getting those hands ahead. All of that is really good. We're getting that compression result.
Yeah.
Still underneath it. So we can bring the ball back a half an inch.
Okay. On my right foot, right?
Yeah, back to your right foot. That'll just change where we're hitting it in the whole swing arm. Swing
Okay.
That way that club can't get too far ahead and want this to possibly like slide up. Yeah, we can see it's like, it's just right in the club.
Yep.
Straight up. Up just a little bit.
Yep, on the
early,
toe.
yeah. So stay more in a squatted position
Okay.
for a slightly, just for like a split second.
Okay. So half inch back.
Because that's why we're catching a little thin. We're just coming up on our toes.
Okay. Ball position was okay.
Yeah, all position was great. Up forward. That's okay. Good news is we're finding the center of the club face.
Yeah.
We just got to make sure we're maximizing.
Yeah.
And if we can stay more in that squatted position, we feel like we're more on our heels. So we're turning into like right heel, left heel. That's what we want to do.
That really helped out the last lesson too, especially with the driver staying back on the field. Because I'm not like falling through, like stumbling after your t-shirt.
That's all we're fine. So that was
Here,
great.
yeah, so great. I'm right in the sweet spot again. Yeah.
Good, again, we're bringing that club down the same path
Yeah. Consistent.
every single time.
Very
And we're getting the club face to square up.
Yeah.
When we do that, we get to your, basically your
100
100 yard.
Yep.
So,
100
5
yards.
yards short of where we want to be,
Yeah.
but, you know,
We'll get on the weedy plan.
that, we get a little bit warmer weather, that'll help too.
Wow, that one was huge.
Hey, 105.
And yeah, that's the ticket.
We
It's
got-
that 3/4 view, it really is. I mean, that solves a lot of my problems. Just not getting where the hand, this comes up like this when you look back there.
Correct. Because then we don't have to re-grip it.
Yeah.
Now we're just, here we're locked in, that nice hinge. We got that hinge now, it's just.
Now, does that
simply-
save power when you don't have to re-grip? Since you save some of that energy and you don't lose it when you do this?
Right, so when you kind of drop your club,
Yeah.
or, you know, you're basically casting,
Yeah.
fishing, whatever, terms you want to use. So we're not, you know, releasing power and then trying to grab it to hold on. So if we just go here, which John Ron,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets here,
You
just turns.
Yeah.
You know, you just unleash it. So it's all about, you know, creating angles, and then we can let our body
Okay.
do the rest of the work. That way we're not hitting it with our hands. When we're
Right.
hitting it with our hands, we're super intense.
That was great. And that would be a great one to end on. I think that's probably 100 on the dot.
Oh, 101, 2. So
Yeah.
another thing to remember this time of year in the spring, and then when we get into the fall too, the fall, because it's not as warm outside, isn't going to compress as much as normal. So our distances are going to be a lot shorter with all our clubs.
Okay.
Driver, everything. That's when like Callaway super softs are really beneficial in the spring. So you'll gain a little bit more of your distance back, but you're probably going to lose at least the club.
Okay.
Through
You
the
think titleist would drop me if they found out I'm playing Callaway Super Soft?
probably.
Well, thank you, Jeremy, for getting me straightened back out.
Yeah, my
If you guys
pleasure.
have any questions, you can reach out to Jeremy Allen. Elevation Golf here in Prairie View. You're also down on the south side.
Yeah, also down at Hickory Stick Golf Club for anybody in the Greenwood market, and I'm also have my own place over in New Pal. Built a facility over there on my property, so anybody in Hancock County out on the east side needs help can do that as well.
I've been going to Jeremy for about 16 to 18 months. I came 11-4, couldn't hit a tee shot, couldn't hit a solid iron shot, basically did 3/4 punch shots just to get the ball to go. And like, no joke, under 10 swings, I had the ball like glided in the air and wasn't hitting toes. For me, I'm kind of jokey. I talk a lot of crap about myself when I'm swinging. I warned Jeremy about it. He works with my personality, so if he can handle me, he can probably handle you. He's not pushy. It's just like he works with what you have. He's got my TBI certification, so he knows like some of my hip rotation issues and some of my flexibility limitations, and he incorporates that in what he does, and it's really helped my game take me from double-digit handicap back down to about 6 to 8 on average, depending on how much I drink or how much I practice. So if you got anything, check him out. We'll see you guys February 24th at 5 Iron Golf for the Bradley McGinsey Foundation, and we'll see you guys there.
Thanks, guys.